Hi everyone. So I was trying to get back into a bit of GT3 racing and iRacing, and I was struggling to feel or understand the ABS. So I thought, how can I improve that? Started to do a bit of Googling and come over pedal rumble kits. So after spending a bit of time looking into them, I thought, I can have a go at building my own set. So I've done a bit of YouTubing, and I'll put a link into the YouTube video that I found. And basically, I've gone and brought all of the kit that I needed and built my own. So this is a little video to show you how I've done it, what I needed, and how I've set it up using SimHub. Hope you like it. So starting off with the core things that I needed to purchase. Simple power adapter, which I could then use in the UK, just from Amazon. Then I've got the P-clips. These are what I use to actually bolt to the pedals with the rumble motors inside them, again from Amazon, all on Prime delivery. And then next we've got the actual rumble motors. Now I couldn't find any which were PlayStation or Xbox controllers, but these have done the job just fine, again from Amazon. And then this is the PWM board for the Arduino setup. So this is actually driving the rumble motors themselves. And then next I've actually got the actual Arduino board. So I use an Elegoo Uno R3. I think it's a cheap version of an official Arduino board. So yeah. Then here's just a quick summary of me putting it together. The video isn't that great, so we'll just skip over it, but it gives you an idea of how I was putting it together. And what I will do is actually link a couple of videos that do a much better job of showing you how to wire it again. So this is roughly what I ended up with, so just give you an overview. So you can see I've got the power coming in, that goes through to the power adapter. And then I've actually wired these into 3 and 4 rather than 1 and 2 outputs, which you'll see in my SimHub setup. But effectively the 2 outputs there, and then I've got 2 spade clips for each rumble motor, and they simply slide on. And yeah, so that's it. Quite a simple setup. And then onto the pedals themselves. So you can see I've put a crude plastic box just to cover the Arduino board until I'm happy with the setup. But the P-clips there bolted around to the pedals. Rumble motors sitting inside them. I've just got some cable protection just running across the cable so they don't get caught up in the accelerator spring, for example. But yeah, pretty simple. Down through to the Arduino board. That's a USB into the back of the PC. Yeah, it was really easy to do, simple, bolted it on, no issue at all. So once you've built the hardware, you need to go and download SimHub. I'd highly recommend that you pay for SimHub as well. It's a great tool. You can do so much with it. And the licenses are dirt cheap really for what you get out of it. It's a donation system. I'd highly recommend that you pay for it to support it. Anyway, I'll put the link into how to get here. Obviously go to downloads and just hit download. Once you've downloaded, you'll be met with something that looks a bit like this. You have a lot more games on here showing you everything that you can link with, and the number is huge. As you can see, you can build your own dashes in here for either window dashes or overlays in the race. What we're interested in is to go down to Arduino. Once you're in Arduino, you need to go to My Hardware, and you can see here mine's already set up. Basically, if you were to come in here, you wouldn't have any setups here. You go to Open Arduino Tool, and we've just got a single Arduino for this. Now I'll reload my last setting so you can see what I've selected. But you can see, let me just make this slightly bigger. You can see here, this is basically, we'll start on this side actually. First of all, select which type of Arduino that you've got, and that should be fairly obvious from what you've bought, and what COM port's being used. Again, that should be fairly easy to see. And then when you come down to here, we actually want to make sure we've selected that we've got a Shake-It board, so basically a stepper motor PWM board attached to the Arduino. How many have we got, and what frequency are we working? Frequency are we running at? Once you're happy with everything, you simply tick this box, upload to Arduino, and it does everything for you. So you no longer need to go into Arduino software and set it up and then come into SimHub and link it. SimHub does it all for you. So once you've done that, you can come down to your Shake-It motors. And once you're here, you can come into your motor output, I think it is. Yeah. And you can see here, I've actually I've got mine linked to channels 3 and 4 rather than 1 and 2 because I wired it slightly backwards. But in here, you select how much they call it volume, but it's basically out of 100% of maximum power, how much power you're going to give to each one. Now the Rumble motors I've got are quite aggressive, so I'm just down at 10% here, so it caps it at 10%. And here you need to say which channel is going to do which feature. So you can see channel 3 is obviously attached to my brake pedal, so I've got ABS and wheels lock, and on the other side I've got wheels slip and gear shift on the throttle pedal. And then once you've done that in here, and you can hit test, I'm not sure if you could hear that, but they're actually rumbling at the minute. You come into effects profile, and here you can set it all up. So the first thing to do is max this out. So this is the global gain for all of the features down this side. This is basically taking the cap of 10% and making it 100% off that 10%. And then you can individually tune for each one as well. So ABS is fairly straightforward, and I've got it down at 69%. That's basically just an input coming in from iRacing. Same with gear shift. And then down at wheels lock and wheels slip, you get to have a bit more freedom. So again, I've just got mine set up so it's doing all 4 corners, but you can select individual corners if you wanted to as well. And here, basically, using this tool, these tools here and here, you can start to adjust basically when it comes in. So here you can see, for example, with the wheels lock, I actually allow myself a bit of freedom before they start to shake. And then they come in quite aggressively, and if the wheels continue to lock, then it slowly ramps up. And for wheel slip, I allow quite a bit of wheel slip, and then it ramps up. I might actually change this because depending on the car, some cars I hardly feel it, some cars I really feel it, so I might tune it separately for each car. But I think that the key thing is here is that it's going to be down to your individual preference, and just as you can see here, you simply change it, and you can see the map changing as you go through. And then yeah, just adjust the volume based on each input or each feature. So once you've done that, you're ready to go. So you can set SimHub up so it boots every time on Windows startup. You don't need to do anything. So now I just go into iRacing and they're ready to rumble, literally. So that's been my short video of how to install and add your own Rumble kit onto your sim. There was plenty of other videos which I used to guide me through it and to help me when I was building mine. So appreciate mine probably isn't the best. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a link to the 2 videos which really helped me to guide me on how to set up my own system. And also I'm going to put links to all of the stuff that I bought from Amazon Prime, so you can see how much I spent. It was literally £50. So for £50, the amount of feedback I'm getting, value add is really, really good. So yeah, just if you like the video, please subscribe, please follow, please like, please hit the bell, all that good stuff. Yeah, and leave a comment if you've got any questions.